Hey, what's up, CJ? I'm going to help explain to your friends how realistic iRacing is and the difference between that and just your average video game. Because iRacing is not a video game, it's a simulation. And I, as a real life professional NASCAR driver in the NASCAR Cup Series, would not spend as much time on it as I do if it weren't benefiting me and if it weren't realistic. So I've actually been fortunate enough to develop a great relationship with iRacing and SimSeats driving simulators who build really realistic sim cockpits, which allow you to get the most out of iRacing because it makes you feel that much more immersed and learn even more and feel the car better and what it's doing. And the first reason why it's so realistic is honestly because they 3D scan all of the racetracks. So you're racing on a virtual version of all these racetracks. Every bump, seam, and crack is in the exact same place and feels the exact same way as it is in real life, which is really cool. And on top of that, they have real life car physics. And if you want to show your friends on iRacing how you can go in and adjust the setup of a car and, affect the actual balance of the race car and how it handles, it's exactly the same adjustments you would make in real life. And you can do pretty much all of those same adjustments, and they have the same impact they do in real life. So not only are the tracks realistic, but the cars are realistic. They feel similar. And when you're around other cars, there's even aerodynamic effects. I mean, you can't get any more realistic for a consumer product. Of course, we have the manufacturer simulators like the Ford simulator where I go with Ford Performance and our team of engineers to prepare for upcoming races, and that's like iRacing on steroids. But iRacing is so cool because it allows people like yourself to get even closer to the sport and feel very similar things that we feel in the race car in real life. And of course, we may even run into each other. So it's cool to be able to race with you guys and maybe teach a couple things. I love live streaming and showing people, but it's pretty neat. I try to provide videos like you mentioned on my YouTube channel that are maybe a little bit more tutorial based or educational, so to speak, to teach people some basics of racing. And there are a little bit of differences and obviously a little bit less feeling on iRacing, but there's other equipment out there that allows you to feel more like D-Box technology, which is a full haptic system to make your entire rig move, different wheels, different pedals, all that stuff. But even if you're playing at a desk like I started at one point in the beginning of my iRacing career and before I even was racing in real life, it teaches you so much. And one of the biggest things it teaches you is racecraft, how to become a better racer, how to set up passes and navigate your way around tracks and all that good stuff. So not only do I use iRacing to date more than I ever have as a training tool because we don't have practice or qualifying for about 90% of our events. And as a rookie in the Cup Series, it's been extremely beneficial to me. And in my racing career in general as a first-generation racer, I used iRacing to learn a lot about racing and prepare for upcoming events, especially when I was headed to new tracks, and I still do in the top tier of NASCAR. So hopefully that helps. If your friends are watching this, go check out iRacing or try it out with CJ. Trust the man. He knows what he's talking about. It's realistic. It's awesome. And take it from me if you won't take it from your friend CJ. But CJ, thanks for the support, man. Thanks for being a part of the Sauce Mafia. I know this is a little bit extensive, but hopefully it was helpful.